Welcome back to my channel, Math and Language, and we're going to discuss how to find the area of an ellipse. So, in finding the area of an ellipse, let's discuss the formula first. So, you have area is equal to pi AB. All you have to do in finding the area of an ellipse, just find the value of A and B, and you're good to go because pi is constant. Okay. Now, what if we have this one? So you can see that the green one, this is the ellipse, and it's like an imperfect circle. And in the ellipse, there is a longer side and there is the shorter side, right? So this one is the longer side and this one is the shorter side. Now, for this one, we have A and B. The A is always the longer side. Okay, A is always greater than B. And of course, for A and B, it's just one half of that side. So if this is the longer side, you take half of it, and that will be A. For the shorter side, this one, you take half of it, and that will be B. So we have a given here. The longer side is 10 meters, and the shorter side is 8 meters. All you have to do to get A and B is divide them by 2. So for A, that will be 5 meters, since 10 divided by 2 is 5. And for B, the shorter side, 8 meters divided by 2, that will be 4 meters. Now, since we have A and B here, we'll just multiply them and multiply it to pi. That will be area that's equal to 5 times 4 times pi. And you will arrive with 20 pi. Now, if you want to get the exact answer, you can use your calculator. 20 times pi. Sorry. 20 times pi. That will be 62.83. Is that the final answer? Of course not. We have units here. So you have to place meters. Okay. And of course the square or the exponent too. If we're talking about area, the units will be squared or will have an exponent of 2 if we're talking about area. So there you have it. So in this one, with 10 meters for the longer side and shorter side of 8 meters for the ellipse, the area is 62.83 square meters. Now let's have the second example. So this will be in your pre-calculus. This is the equation for the ellipse, x squared over b squared plus y squared over a squared equals 1. Again, a and b will differ, okay? So how will you know where will you put the a or b? The a should always be longer. Since a is longer in the y-axis, is at the y-axis and it's longer, you put it below y. And B is shorter, is the shorter side, you put it under the X one. So you can see it's like this. As you can see in the next example, the A is on the X axis. So I will put it under or below X squared. But the B, it is on the Y axis and it will be placed below Y squared. So let's have this one first. Our given is x squared over 64 plus y squared over 100 equals 1. How are we going to find the area? So you can see b squared is 64, a squared is equals to 100. So we just use algebra in this one. Okay, and a squared is 100. So just get the square root. B is equal to 8. Just get the positive one because this is measurement. And for A, that will be 10. Since we already know the values of A and B, we could apply the formula. And A is equal to 10 times 8 times pi. And you will arrive with the answer 80 pi. If you want to get the exact answer, 80 times pi, that will be 251.33. 251.33. And there's no units, so this is already good. And again, your teacher will say you can use 3.14. So 80 times 3.14, 251.2. It depends on your teacher, okay? What sign value for the pi. Okay. Let's have the next one. So A is longer on the x-axis, so it will be like this. So we have the given 121 and 81 here. Let's use algebra. A squared is equal to 121. So A, the square root of 121 is 11. And for B squared is 81. B will be 9. And since we already have the values of A and B, you can now check it. So A is equal to 11 times 9 and multiply it by pi. This is 99 pi. Okay? And for the area, or this is already the final answer, but if you want to get the exact answer, you can use your calculator and multiply it like this, 311.02. Just get two decimal places. 11.0. Yeah. And remember, again, the area of the ellipse is pi AB. The equation depends on which if where is A. If A is on the x-axis or A is on the x-axis and that's the longer side, you put it below x squared. But if A is on the y-axis, of course you put it below y squared. And that's the end of the lesson on how to find the area of an ellipse. If you have questions or you need of clarifications, please comment down. Again, this is James, your math and language instructor. Please like and subscribe and also click the bell notification so you will be updated on my future videos about math and language. Thank you very much. Please support educational content. Thank you. Bye.